Live coverage starting soon.
Welcome back, everyone, as we come to you from Gibson County High School. Game 2 today as we take on the Gibson County Pioneers this afternoon. This ball game getting started very quickly. They're not taking infield and scheduled 2:30 start, and we're underway. Monty Lyons trying to get us connected on a radio broadcast. Here's the way the Indians will bat in the top of the first after coming off that 5-1 victory over Milan. Caleb Duncan will again be the leadoff hitter. Caleb will be doing the catching. J.C. Poole will be at second base for the Indians and hitting second. Caden Pruitt, the DH, will hit third for the Indians. Hayden Gilmore will be in center field and the cleanup hitter. Peyton Branham at first base, batting fifth. Matt Gardner batting sixth and will play shortstop. Ashton Williams will be doing the pitching and batting seventh. It'll be Owen Williams hitting eighth for the Indians. Owen will be playing third base, and Jack Morrison in the field, right field, and batting ninth for the Indians. Jackson Patterson will be in the field for the DH, Caden Pruitt, here this afternoon, as Logan White, the right-handed pitcher for Milan, taking his warm-up tosses. We're trying to keep things as cool as possible here at the ballpark this afternoon, so I'm going to try to keep the tablet in the shade just as much as possible because we have bright sunshine. The computer is being shaded, but the tablet is getting extremely hot, and it'll come a point where it'll say it's going to shut down, and I'll be left out in the dark. Throw goes down to second. Simpson will be doing the catching. It'll be Lanham at third, Fisher at short, Bradbury at second, and Kroom over at first base. Forsythe in left, Milligan in center for for Gibson County here this afternoon. And Caleb Duncan will lead things off, the Kennett leadoff hitter, as we are set to get this game underway. First pitch to Caleb is high, ball one. Kennett got a run in the first inning in game one here this afternoon against Milan. Went on to win 5-1. This pitch inside almost hit Duncan for ball two. 2-0 the count to Caleb, starting this game two. Temperatures in the low 80s with this bright sunshine, not a cloud in the sky. Ball three is low and outside to Caleb Duncan, 3-0. The pitcher will take his hat off and step back on the mound. And Gibson County, a record of 14-4. They've got a good season underway, and he gets a strike in there here. 3-1 the count. Caleb Duncan leading things off, takes ball four, low and inside. So there's a leadoff base runner for the Indians. They had several of those in game one. Caleb reaches base. And here comes J.C. Poole to the plate, facing the right-hander Logan White. Coach Aaron New going through the signs. What I did notice from Kennett in that game one, they were trying to put players in motion, play a lot of small ball, show bunt. Also bunt in that ball game. Here's ball one to J.C. with Duncan on at first base. And it worked. Kennett manufactured 5 runs, got some timely hits, and what a job pitching for Peyton Branham to pick up the victory. Next pitch to J.C. is a curveball on the outside corner. Evens the count, 1-1 strike. Caden Pruitt in the on-deck circle for Kennett. Duncan down at first. The right-handed pitcher, Logan White, on the hill. Checks Duncan. The pitch to Poole. Another curveball on the outside corner is called strike two. 1-2 the count to J.C. Lady Indian softball going on a little bit later this afternoon. Their game 2 against St. Genevieve. Tad Jones with the call of that one, along with Monty Lyons. Appreciate their help. Throw to first. Caleb back in standing up. So we're getting our game 2 underway a little before their game 2. A scheduled 2:30 start, but because of the game against Milan ending early, we're underway here. Next pitch to JC is low and inside. The runner goes, and stealing second on the play was Caleb Duncan. That's ball 2, 2-2 now to Poole. So Duncan down in scoring position with a stolen base. And there's that aggressive base running that we've been seeing from the Kennett Indians. Over here in Tennessee this afternoon and morning, as we started just a few minutes early in game 1 just before noon. The 2-2 to JC is low and outside, ball 3. 3-0 to JC Poole, full count. The runner at second for Kennett is the leadoff hitter, Caleb Duncan. Poole steps back in the box. Wind blows in from center field here at the ballpark in game 2. The 3-2 pitch with nobody out. Duncan at second to Poole. High and outside. Another base runner for the Indians. First 2 have reached. And that brings up Caden Pruitt. Caden trying to do some damage. We'll see if Kennett plays a little small ball here with the number 3 hole hitter. First baseman coming in on the grass. That's Kroom. Now the third baseman also coming in. Middle infield trying to keep Duncan close, and he goes with the first pitch. The catcher lost the handle on it before he could throw it down to third, so the runners will move up. Stolen base, and the pitch was called a strike to Pruitt. So he takes a strike, and now a couple of runners in scoring position for the Indians. Still nobody out here. Top of the first. White's pitch, a little bit low, ball 1. 1-1 the count. To Caden Pruitt. Hayden Gilmore in the on-deck circle for Kennett. Kennett trying to do some damage here in the first inning against the host team, Gibson County. Next pitch headed home to Pruitt. Inside, ball 2. 2-1. Duncan at third, Poole at second for the Indians. And a 2-1 count on Caden Pruitt at the plate. Logan White's pitch right in there at the knees. Called strike. 2-2 the count to Pruitt. Middle infield back. The corner infielder's also back. They're probably going to give up a run for an out here with 2 on and nobody out. Top of the first inning. Next pitch, the 2-2. Headed home. Called strike 3. Out number 1 in the inning as Pruitt strikes out. And the lefty, Hayden Gilmore, will come to the plate. Hayden entered before game 1 with a .333 batting average, leading the team in hits. Has a home run. Couple of doubles on the season. And a couple of ducks on the pond here. Runners at second and third and only 1 out. A pitch to Gilmore. Floats outside, ball 1 from Logan White. White checks the runners. There's 1-0 pitch to the plate. It's way outside. They'll throw back to third, and diving in there safely is Caleb Duncan. The ball hit Caleb. Throw back from the catcher. And it's 2-0 to the batter, Hayden Gilmore. Caleb did exactly what they teach you to do. Take your lead in foul territory and go back to the bag in the way of the throw if possible, and that's what he did, diving back in. Now the 2-0 to Gilmore, trying to drive in a pair with a base hit. Takes it outside, ball 3. 3-0 to Hayden. Peyton Branham in the on-deck circle. Peyton, a big day on the hill and also at the plate in game 1. But now Gilmore way ahead in the count, 3-0. And a pitch to Gilmore. Outside ball 4. The bases are loaded for the Indians. They're going to go out. Infielders are going to visit with Logan White, the pitcher. Logan's already thrown 20 pitches so far in the ball game. A visit out to the mound will tell you Ultimate Fitness and Sports in Kennett, one of our great broadcast sponsors. Great workout facilities, great membership plans. Just if you're an individual, they got a plan for you, or family, they got a plan that works well for you. Get access and work out when you need to. And if you're an athlete, they have great indoor practice facilities at Ultimate Fitness and Sports in Kennett. Boy, we are lucky to have that facility. We appreciate their sponsorship of our broadcast of Kennett Indian baseball as we come to you from Gibson County this afternoon. Bases loaded for the Indians, top of the first inning. And Peyton Branham will come to the plate. One down for the Indians. Lots of rain this week in western Tennessee. We were supposed to be at South Gibson County playing, but too much rain to play on their field. We're getting to play here at Gibson County, and thankful for Gibson County and both Milan and Gibson County for arranging the games here on Saturday. Bases loaded, and Branham's ready. Now time is called. Branham asks for time, and it's grounded. Logan White, the pitcher, gets the sign as he works out of the windup. First pitch to Branham, a curveball. That one's hit out in the shallow left field. Left fielder comes on. He'll make the catch, and that won't be deep enough for Duncan to tag. And now 2 down in the inning. Fly ball was just a little too shallow out in left field. And Forsythe came on, made the catch. Now the Indians are going to need something with a couple of outs in the inning, and Matt Gardner at the plate, the senior. He's been swinging a hot bat. See if Matt can continue it here. Get Kennett on the scoreboard in the top of the first. First pitch to Matt, a curveball, and that catches the catcher's fingertip, Simpson. Off the foul tip, strike 1. Well, these catchers take a beating. Simpson's okay, and he flips the ball back to his pitcher. 0-1 the count to Matt Gardner. Logan White trying to get out of this first inning jam. Bases loaded without the benefit of a hit so far in the inning. Kennett would love a hit here off the bat of Gardner. This pitch, a curveball, is a little bit high. Ball 1. 1-1 the count to Matt. Ashton Williams in the on-deck circle for Kennett if Matt Gardner can reach. The pitch to Gardner. Foul ball toward Aaron New. Makes a great one-handed play. The Gold Glove winning third base coach fires it back to the pitcher, and the count now 1-2. Logan White a pitch away from getting out of this bases-loaded jam at the top of the first. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count to Gardner, and the pitch headed home. Curveball and a swing, and just getting a piece of it. And staying alive is Matt Gardner. Good pitch that time from Logan White. Logan's 25th pitch here this opening inning. Wind picks up a little bit, blowing in from right field. Cross toward the left field line. The 1-2 pitch to Gardner. Gardner grounds it towards second. Second baseman Fields flips to the shortstop. And the Indians will come up empty after loading the bases. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Scoreless ball game. Gibson County bats when we return right after this.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics.
The same way we have supported our customers and the community for 86 years.
Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938.
Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the field and in your field.
Looking for a reliable, lightning-fast internet service that doesn't break the bank? Kennett Board of Public Works is here with their fiber optic internet service, starting at just $29.95 a month, with speeds up to 1 gigabit per second. And the best part? Kennett Board of Public Works is your local provider, committed to serving the community with top-notch customer service and a network you can count on. Experience the power of fiber optics. Sign up now and revolutionize your internet experience with Kennett Board of Public Works Internet Service.
Hello, this is Darren Todd, Republican candidate for Circuit Judge of the 35th Judicial Circuit, comprising Dunklin and Stoddard counties. I am asking for your vote in the August 6th Republican primary for a 6-year term. I'm a 1991 graduate of Holcomb High School, a 1996 graduate of Southeast Missouri State University, and a 1999 graduate of Southern Illinois University School of Law. I will represent the people of the 35th Judicial Circuit with patience, open-mindedness, compassion, understanding, and firmness. Paid for by the committee to elect Darren Todd Judge, Kim Campbell Treasurer.
Bottom of the first we go. Indians loaded the bases but couldn't get a run across, and now it's Gibson County's turn to come to the plate. It'll be White, Dabbs, and Forsythe, followed by Simpson, Kroom, Lanham, Milligan, and Bradbury, the batting order for Gibson County, the Pioneers. Logan White, the pitcher, will lead things off, and he'll face the Kennett senior right-hander Ashton Williams. Ashton getting the start here this afternoon. A couple of SEMO Conference games coming up for the Indians, a Notre Dame matchup. And then a trip to New Madrid County Central next week on Monday, non-conference action against Twin Rivers over in Brosley. Ashton finishing his warm-up tosses. Indians winning 5-1 over Milan in Game 1 here this afternoon. They'd love to get a twin bill victory and head back across the river. Get set for a full week of baseball. Throw goes down to second, and we're ready for action here in the bottom of the first inning. Logan White, the pitcher, will start things off for Gibson County. Leadoff man. Takes ball one, low and away from Ashton Williams. Owen Williams at third, just off the grass, coming in to protect against the bunt. This pitch a little bit high from Ashton. Ball 2-0 the count. Hard throwing right-hander, Ashton Williams. Outfield straight away for the Indians. Ashton's 2-0 pitch. This one's in there for a called strike. Patterson in left, Gilmore in center, Morrison in right field for the Indians. Owen Williams at third, Matt Gardner at shortstop, J.C. Poole at second, Peyton Branham at first, Duncan behind the plate. Ashton Williams, 2-1 pitches, high, ball 3-1. Beautiful day for baseball here at Gibson County. Ashton's 3-1 pitch. There's a strike in there at the knees. Good pitch from Ashton. 3-2 to the leadoff hitter, Logan White. Ground ball right back to Ashton. He will field it and then flip it over to his first baseman, Peyton Branham, for out number one. Nice job fielding his position, the pitcher Ashton Williams. First man retired for Gibson County, and that brings up Noah Dabbs. Dabbs, the right fielder, left-handed hitter for the Pioneers. Beautiful ballpark here at Gibson County. Well, the grass is just beautiful on the infield. They have turf on the mound and also around home plate here. First pitch low and inside, ball one to Dabbs. Kennett outfield straight away, infield back for this number 2 hitter for the Pioneers. The 1-0 pitch. Here's stroke to right field. That'll be the first hit of the ball game off the bat of Noah Dabbs. Jack Morrison gets it in. 1-out single, and Dabbs down at first base, and that brings in Jonathan Forsythe. Left fielder, he's a right-handed batter.
Now batting, number 12, Jonathan Forsythe.
Owen Williams, the third baseman, about even with the bag. Peyton Branham holds the runner on at first. Middle infield at double play depth. Outfield straight away. Forsythe at the plate. The first pitch from Ashton is high, ball one. Kennett Indian Baseball coming to you on KBOA FM 105.1. Pickett Kennett. Short lead at first by the base runner, and the next pitch headed home. Fastball on the outside corner, evens the count 1-1. Defensively, the Indians played very good in Game 1. Had great pitching from Branham and the bats also came to life. Faking like he was going to steal, the base runner stops at first, and the curveball is low and outside, ball 2 to Jonathan Forsythe. Next Kennett baseball action will be at Twin Rivers on Monday. Two and one the count to Forsythe, and the runner goes this time. The pitch on the outside corner is called low, and the runner was out at second but called safe. And the ball was called a ball at the plate, and that's 3-1. Double break that time for Gibson County. Dobbs down at second, a 3-1 count on the batter. Dabbs down at second. Made his own call that time, but the base umpire followed him there. The pitch low, ball 4. Runners at first and second now for Gibson County after the stolen base. It brings up the cleanup hitter, Evan Simpson.
23, Bryce Simpson.
Catcher, left-handed hitter. Kennett infield would love the double play. Ashton would like to get out of this inning without any damage done. Kennett loaded the bases. The top half of the first, but did not score. Now 2 on, 1 out. Bottom half of the inning. This pitch outside, ball 1 to Simpson. Simpson back of the box. Ashton checks the runner at second. Fouled back to the screen. Evens the count 1-1. Kroom, the DH, in the on-deck circle for Gibson County. Williams with a pitch slowly hit toward the hole, and everybody's going to be safe. As the first baseman, Branham, went over to field it. Poole was coming in, and Branham cut in front of him, and Ashton Williams was racing to get to the bag, but that's going to be an infield hit. Just right where the fielders weren't. JC probably had the best opportunity to throw out the base runners on that play. But now the base is loaded. And 1 out. And Carter Kroom at the plate. Indians would still love the double play. Third base. Owen Williams will probably try to get the force out at home. Middle infield at double play depth. At first, Peyton Branham with a left-handed hitter at the plate playing behind the runner. The first pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Good fastball from Ashton. Be a good time for an Ashton Williams strikeout here with 1 down and the bases loaded. Bottom of the first inning. Ashton's next pitch to the plate. Good high fastball and a swing and a miss. Kroom couldn't catch up with that one, and it's quickly 0-2. Throw him another heater. Ashton hit 0-2 in the count. Kroom chokes up on the bat after swinging late at the last one. Here's a fastball that sails to the backstop. And it actually hit the batter. So a run will score.
Now batting, number 9, Clayton Kroom.
Now Clayton Kroom will come to the plate. Base is still loaded and 1 down. Boy, Ashton had the hitter set up that time. Clayton Kroom bats from the right side. First pitch is high, ball 1. 1 down in the inning, a run in, and the base is loaded. Ashton's next pitch. Inside, ball 2, 2-0. Lanham, the third baseman in the on-deck circle. Kennett outfield straight away. Infield at double play depth. The base is loaded, and they'll throw behind the runner, and they pick the runner off at first. Now he's going to run down. Here comes the throw home, and it's not going to be in time. The Indians mess that one up after they pick off the runner at first base, and the run scores. So Forsyth comes home on the play. Simpson down to third base on the play, and Kroom at first base, and it's 2-0 in favor of Gibson County. Coach New out to talk to his team. Two and 0 the count on the hitter, Clayton Kroom. Kroom was picked off at first base. I mean, dead to rights picked off at first base. That's Carter Kroom at first base, but he just took off to second, and the bases were loaded. Kennett threw down to second, and once the throw went down to second, the runner at third took off toward home, and the throw home was too late. It's 2-0, Gibson County. Clayton Kroom steps back in. He's ahead in the count, 2-0. Ashton's pitch. Strike called on the inside corner. The 2-1 pitch from Ashton. Little check swing back to the pitcher, and the runner's going to come home, so they have the runner in a rundown, and they get the out there. Good job that time. Ashton came home, and they get the runner coming down the line.
Now batting, number 5, Cole Lanham.
Now the runner's at first and second, and 2 down in the inning. Cole Lanham to the plate, third baseman. 2 runs in here in the inning. That time a little ground ball back to the pitcher, and the runner at third took off toward home. Ball 1 outside to Lanham. Bottom of the first inning, 2 down, 2 runs in, Gibson County. Ashton's next pitch. Line drive to right field. That's going to get down for a hit. And the runner is going to round third. He's going to head to the plate. And we have a play at the plate. And out will be Kroom trying to score from second base. Base hit, but that'll do it. 2 runs for Gibson County. Bottom of the first. Kennett bats in the second, trailing 2-0.
Hello, everyone. I'm Aaron Waynick, and I'm running for sheriff of Dunklin County. I'm a lifelong resident of Dunklin County, and I have over 25 years' experience in the field of law enforcement. During my career, I have been blessed to have been trained by and worked beside some of the best the business has had to offer. I have the experience and integrity to lead the sheriff's office in the years to come. I'm married to my best friend, Leah Jo, and we have 2 beautiful daughters, Ella Kate and Emery Lynn. My family and I would like to ask for your vote in the August 6, 2024 primary. Thank you.
Paid for by the committee to elect Aaron Waynick, Dunklin County Sheriff. Karen Vandiver, Treasurer.
Now is the time to get your air conditioner serviced for the warm days ahead. Let the experienced techs at Duncan Sheet Metal replace that old unit with a new high-efficiency unit to stay more comfortable during the upcoming warmer months. A new high-efficiency unit will pay for itself with the big savings you see on your utility bill. Turn to the experts at Duncan Sheet Metal today for service and installation. 601 Highway VV in Kennett.
Duncan Sheet Metal wishes Caleb Duncan and the entire Kennett Indian baseball team the best of luck this season.
2-0 Gibson County. Kennett will send Ashton Williams to the plate. Owen Williams and Jack Morrison here in the top of the second. Kennett loaded the bases in the first, but could not get a run across. Then 2 runs in the bottom half of the inning for Gibson County. Three hits in the inning and a couple of runs scored for Gibson County. Here's Ashton Williams coming to the plate. leading things off for the Indians. And Logan White. First pitch headed home. Low is ball one to Ashton. Temperatures are warm here at the ballpark this afternoon. And trying to keep the electronic equipment cooled down here is a challenge. Ball two. Slow and outside to Ashton. Kennett wanting some base runners and put some pressure on this pitcher. He had pressure in the first inning, but got out of the jam. Next pitch to Ashton. Fouled right off the end of the bat. Strike one. Two and one, the count now to Ashton Williams. Leading things off here in the top of the second. Outfield's deep and straight away for Ashton. Infield back. The 2-1 pitch from White to Ashton Williams. Ashton hits it high and deep to left field. Left fielder goes back, looks up. Hello! That's home run number 4, Ashton Williams. He nails it over the left field fence. That cuts the lead in half, 2-1. Ashton does not have to swing hard to hit home runs. Man, he has great bat speed. All he has to do is square it up and get some elevation on it just like that, and it's 2-1. After the Ashton Williams home run, his 4th of the season. Now Owen Williams. Kennett celebrates the home run over in the dugout by Ashton. Owen will try to keep things going after the leadoff home run by Ashton, and a strike called at the knees. Top of the second, 2-1. Gibson County leads after the home run. Ball one inside, 1-1 the count to Owen Williams from Logan White. One pitch to Owen. Line drive, right field, that's a base hit. Good job of hitting Owen Williams that time, taking the line drive the opposite way. Back-to-back hits by the Indians. Tying runs on a base pass now with nobody out. And here's Jack Morrison. Coach New going through the signs down in the third base coach's box. I can almost bet we're going to play a little small ball here with Morrison at the plate. Third baseman now Lanham comes in on the grass to protect against the bunt. Now showing bunt, the batter, Morrison. He takes it for a ball. Lanham coming in hard from third. First baseman is Kroom, who holds Owen Williams on down at first base. The 1-0 pitch to Morrison. Again, he shows bunt, and again, he pulls the bat back and takes it for ball two. 2-0 the count to Morrison. Lady Indian softball against St. Genevieve coming up from Indian Park. Not sure about the status of that one, but Tad Jones and Monty Lyons with the action from Indian Park in that one over on the KCRV streaming platforms. Ball three is low to Jack Morrison. 3-0 to Jack Morrison. Ashton Williams with a leadoff home run to left. Owen Williams with a single to right. He's at first. And 3-0 the count to Jack Morrison. Again, Jack shows bunt. He'll take it back inside for ball four. So a 4-pitch walk, and the Indians now with runners at first and second. And they'll get back to the top of the order, and Caleb Duncan. Caleb started the ball game off with a walk at the top of the first. First baseman will come in. Middle infield at double play depth with runners at first and second. Duncan at the plate. Now time is called. Kennett with a run here in the inning. A home run by Ashton Williams to left field. Now Caleb Duncan with 2 on. This pitch bounces at the plate. Ball 1. Caleb can look for something he likes here. I think that's what Coach Aaron knew is gave him that look down in the third base dugout. And Caleb probably knows exactly what that look means. Be selective. Find something you can drive. Runners at first and second for the Indians. Owen Williams at second. Jack Morrison at first. Caleb Duncan at the plate. And now time is called. 2 runs, bottom of the first inning for Gibson County. Indians with 1 so far here in the second. 2 on, nobody out. The pitch to Caleb. Swing and a miss. Boy, he took a big cut at that one. He got him one he liked, and Coach New applauds the effort down there. That's exactly what he wanted to see. 1-1 the count to Caleb Duncan. Logan White, this will be his 40th pitch of the ball game. Headed to the plate, a curveball, high and inside, ball 2. 2-1 the count to Duncan. Outfield deep for Gibson County. Infield at double play depth. 2-1 the count to Caleb Duncan. The pitch to Caleb. He'll hit this one in the air, out to center field. Center fielder will drift over, make the catch. That's Milligan in center, and gets it back in quickly. First down of the inning, fly ball to center field. Off the bat of Caleb Duncan. Runners stay put, and that brings him J.C. Poole. J.C. walked his first at bat. Second look at Logan White here, and a runner in scoring position down at second. Is Owen Williams. Jack Morrison over at first. J.C. takes strike 1. 2 on, 1 out. Top of the second, a run in for Kennett. 2-1 ball game. Kennett Indian Baseball on KBOA FM. Piggott Kennett, 105.5. Your home for Kennett Indian Baseball. J.C. hits it hard to the short second baseman. To short for 1. The relay to first, not in time. J.C. hustling hard down the line. On the ground ball, the fielder's choice. Bradbury to Fisher for the out. Morrison was forced out at second. Owen Williams moves up to third base now. So runners at the corners, and here's Caden Pruitt for the Indians. See if the Indians can get a 2-out hit here and tie this ball game up. Good speed on the base pass at first. J.C. Poole, the first and third situation. First pitch, curveball on the inside corners, called strike 1. Hayden Gilmore in the on-deck circle for Kennett. The 0-1 pitch, a curveball. This one's hit in the air and over the backstop and out of play. And it's 0-2 to Pruitt. Beautiful afternoon for baseball here at Gibson County High School. 0-2 the count to Caden Pruitt. Field is in very good shape, even after all the rain that they had. The 0-2 pitch to Pruitt with a runner going. The pitch is low, and that's ball 1, and J.C. Poole, without a throw, will be in scoring position down at second base. Now a base hit would give the Indians a lead, possibly. A 1-2 pitch to Caden Pruitt. The pitch to Caden. Swings and misses. That'll do it for the Indians here. They'll get a home run off the bat of Ashton Williams. Pull a little closer. 2-1. Gibson County leads. They bat when we return to Gibson County High School right after this.
I'm Nick Darter, a candidate for Dunklin County Sheriff. I am a husband, father, and God-fearing man. I have been in law enforcement for 14 years as a field training officer, firearms instructor, taser instructor, school resource officer, mentor, and a volunteer firefighter. It is my desire to bring the experience I've acquired as well as the values that have been instilled in me to the Sheriff's Office. I would appreciate your vote August 6th for Dunklin County Sheriff, so together we can see Dunklin County be an even safer future.
Paid for by the committee to elect Nick Darter for Sheriff, Philip A. Sandy, Treasurer.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Bottom of the second we go, and the Indians getting the home run off the bat of Ashton Williams. Trail 2-1. They have threatened in each inning, but a leadoff home run by Ashton, the only runs of the ball game for the Indians. 1 run on 2 hits for the Indians, 2 runs on 3 hits for Gibson County. Ashton finishes his warm-up tosses, throw down to second. Milligan, Bradbury, and then back to the top of the order will be White, due up for Gibson County. Ashton with 25 pitches in his first inning of work. Looks for a quick second inning here after delivering with the leadoff home run in the top half of the inning. Ashton's first pitch headed home. Good fastball and a swing and miss, strike 1. Skeeter Hill Sporting Goods, one of our great broadcast sponsors. Roger and his crew for years and years have been supporting our broadcast, and we appreciate Skeeter Kill. When you need sporting goods, the name to know is Skeeter Kill. Next pitch misses a little bit low, ball 1 to Cooper Milligan. 1-1 the count. Ashton with the next pitch. Here's a pitch on the outside corner. It's a called strike, 1-2. Good fastball from Williams. Ashton's ahead in the count, 1-2, and the pitch headed home. This one a little outside and low, ball 2. 2-2 the count. Twin Rivers, the opponent on Monday. And on Wednesday, Notre Dame. Thursday, we go to New Madrid. Ball is popped up down the right field line. Long run over there is going to get out of play as Jack Morrison gave it a chase. And the count 2-2 to Cooper Milligan leading off the bottom of the second inning. The pitch from Ashton. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Out number 1. As Milligan goes down on strikes, Kyler Bradbury will bat. Second baseman, right-handed hitter facing Ashton Williams. The leadoff hitter, White, in the on-deck circle, who's also doing the pitching for Gibson County. First pitch inside, almost hit the batter. Bradbury, that's ball 1. Next pitch from Ashton, headed home. Here's a strike in there. 1-1 the count. Kyler Bradbury, a right-handed hitter facing the right-handed senior pitcher, Ashton Williams. Woo, pitch called a ball. Didn't miss by much. 2-1 the count to Bradbury. There's a strike on the outside corner. 2-2 the count. Ashton struck out Milligan to start the inning. Now Bradbury with a 2-2 count. Ashton Williams with a 2-2. Outside corner called strike 3. Good pitch. He painted the outside corner. 2 strikeouts in the inning, and now back to the top of the order, and Logan White. Logan grounded back to Ashton, his first at bat, bottom half of the first inning. And a check swing and a foul at the plate is strike 1. Logan White back in the box, and Ashton Williams. 2 down, nobody on here in the bottom of the second with the next pitch headed home. A little bit outside. Didn't miss by much. That's a good spot, but just off the plate. 1-1 the count to Logan White. Ashton working in a hurry and a fly ball to center field. Right there is Gilmore for out number 3. 1, 2, 3. The Pioneers retired in the bottom of the second. We'll go to the third. Kennett bats, trailing 2-1.
First Missouri Bank of SEMO understands that banking is more than just managing dollars and cents. It's about strengthening relationships, helping neighbors, believing in our communities, and planning for the future. FM Bank proudly offers competitive rates on personal, home, agricultural, and business loans, and all banking decisions are made here in our local communities. Visit any of our FM Bank locations today for more info. To us, people matter. FM Bank is also proud to sponsor Kennett Indian Sports. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You all hear me tell the stories on our Glen St. ads, and I enjoy people coming to me and referring to certain stories. Some of these stories go way back. We will continue to tell stories, mention our troops, and telling our customers how much our families appreciate their business. Our people always look forward to seeing you. We want you to enjoy your visit. Best price, best service. Glen St. and God bless our troops.
It's always a home run when you visit the all-new Home Plate Bar and Grill at the I-55 exit in Hayti. They have delicious food served up hot and fresh. Be sure to check out their daily lunch and dinner specials. Their catfish, the best around, plus chicken, shrimp, steaks, and their smash burgers will keep you coming back for more. They have 10 big screen TVs where you can catch all the big games. Be sure to like them on Facebook. Slide into home at the Home Plate Bar and Grill at the I-55 exit in Hayti.
2-1 Indians trail as we go to the top of the third. And a new pitcher coming on is Braden Fisher. Fisher will come in to pitch. White will move from the pitcher's mound out to the shortstop area for Gibson County, the right-hander Braden Fisher. Due up will be Hayden Gilmore, Peyton Branham, Matt Gardner. Then Ashton Williams, if anyone can reach. 1 hit, 2 runs for the Indians. 2 runs on 3 hits for Gibson County. Now we're ready to get things started. It's Hayden Gilmore comes to the plate. Hayden walked his first plate appearance facing White, the starting pitcher, and now Braden Fisher. Third inning action coming to you from Gibson County High School on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Good crowd on hand, both Kennett fans, Gibson County Pioneer fans here this afternoon. And the first pitch hit high in the air to center field, right at Milligan, the center fielder, who will come on a few steps and make the play. 1 pitch, 1 out, and that's how we start the top of the third inning. Peyton Branham will bat now for the Indians. First pitch to Peyton, a curveball, and a swing and a miss by Branham. Braden Fisher. Wind blowing kind of right to left here in game 2. Ashton Williams, a solo shot, his 4th home run of the season. Lone run of the ball game for the Indians. Ball 1 is low to Peyton Branham. Branham picked up the pitching victory and also did a great job at the plate in game 1. Complete game victory for the Kennett senior. 1-1 now the count to Branham. Fisher winds and fires. This pitch is low, ball 2. 2-1 to Branham. Matt Gardner in the on-deck circle. Two-one pitch. Low and outside, ball 3. 3-1. To Peyton Branham. Peyton hits this one down the left field line, hooking toward the corner. It's going to one-hop the fence. Branham rounds first. He'll cruise into second with a one-out double as he nailed it down the left field line for a double. Boy, he hit that ball well. Didn't have the height that Ashton Williams' home run had, but certainly hit it hard. Left fielder Forsythe got over, and Branham cruised in to second base. Tying run at second is Branham, and here's Matt Gardner at the plate. See if Matt can drive in that tying run. facing Fisher for the first time. And Matt takes the first pitch high, ball one. One down in the inning. A one-out double by Peyton Branham. Peyton's down at second. Senior Matt Gardner at the plate. The 1-0 pitch to Matt. Ground ball back up the middle. Second baseman will field, and the throw over in time at first. The runner will move up to third. On the ground ball out. Bradbury to Kroom for the putout. Branham moves up to third on the play, and now Ashton Williams will hit. 2 outs in the inning. Ashton's last at-bat, home run over the left field fence. Tying run at third with 2 down to Ashton, and the pitch to Ashton, a breaking pitch at the knees, called strike one. That's not the one Ashton wanted, but a good pitch from Braden Fisher. Next pitch to Ashton. Another curveball and another beauty on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Fisher has made a couple of good pitches to the senior slugger Ashton Williams for the Indians. Ashton in the hole, 0-2. Runner at third and 2 down. Pitch to Ashton. And he'll hit this one high down the left field line. This hooking, going to get out of play, and that is home run depth. That almost landed out on the highway, it looked like. Boy, hit that ball a long way, but just out in front of it. The black car going down the highway is fortunate that he was about 10 seconds later. Again, a moonshot by Ashton Williams, but that one goes foul. The count 0-2 on Ashton. Tying run at third with 2 down. The pitch to Ashton. Curveball is a little bit high. Ball one. Gibson County fans wanted that one a strike, and I don't blame them. We would have done the same on the Indian side of things. 1-2 the count. That's the game of baseball. Ashton looks for something he can handle. The 1-2. 2 down, runner at third, and the pitch to Ashton. Foul tip into the catcher's mitt, and that'll do it. Indians strand another runner at third, and they come up empty in the third. Bottom half of the inning. Gibson County comes to bat, leading 2-1 right after this.
Kennett Bowling Lanes is under new ownership, and they're excited to announce new menu items coming soon with delicious lunch specials every day. Looking for a fun family outing? Family night is every Wednesday night from 4 to 8. Kids bowl for free with a meal purchase. Book your next birthday party with a basic or pizza party package. They can also host business events. Call 888-9400 to make a reservation or stop by 1315 St. Francis Street in Kennett. Kennett Bowling Lanes. Strike up some fun.
2 of the biggest tournaments of the year come up in May at the Kennett Country Club. The 3-man scramble on May 4th and 5th. The 2-man scramble on May 18th and 19th. The fun continues in June with the mixed pairs June 8th and 9th. Member guests June 22nd and 23rd. And the 4-lady scramble on June 25th. Get your team signed up today. Talk to Larry Boone or John Sammons in the Pro Shop and see the full tournament schedule on the Kennett Country Club Facebook page. Swing into spring and summer at the Kennett Country Club.
Delicious deals for delicious meals at McDonald's. Get exclusive deals on your McDonald's favorites in the McDonald's app with contactless mobile order and convenient drive-through pickup. Get a free large fries when you download the McDonald's app and join My McDonald's Rewards. Download it today. Your local Kennett McDonald's has been serving the Kennett community for over 30 years and is proud to support area youth.
All your friends at the local McDonald's wish the Kennett Indians a safe and successful season. Go Indians!
Bottom of the third we go, 2-1. Gibson County leads the Indians, 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Pioneers. Dabbs, Forsyth, and Simpson to face Ashton Williams. First pitch headed home is a called strike to Noah Dabbs. Noah, his first at bat, singled on a line drive to right field. Swing and a miss. That's quickly 0-2 to Noah Dabbs. 2-1, Gibson County with the lead. Ashton Williams, the starter on the mound for the Indians. A home run at the plate. Line drive to right field. Tough play there, but Gilmore will come on and make the play. Actually, that's not Gilmore. That's Jackson Patterson out there. Hayden Gilmore in center. Tough play that time for Patterson. He handled the line drive. Way to go, Jackson. Hard hit ball right at him. Kind of slicing over toward the left field line off the left-handed hitter's bat. One down, nobody on. And here's Jonathan Forsythe. Curveball is called ball one. A little bit low to Forsythe, the number 3 hole hitter for Gibson County. Ball two is low and outside from Kennett, senior right-hander, Ashton Williams. There's a strike on the outside corner. 2-1 now, the count to Forsythe. Kennett outfield straight away, infield at regular depth. In at third is Owen Williams to protect against the bunt. This pitch low and outside is ball 3. 3-1 to the batter, Jonathan Forsythe. 2 at the bottom of the first for the Pioneers. Kennett got their solo shot by Ashton Williams in the second. 1 run, 3 hits for the Indians. 2 runs, 3 hits for the Pioneers. This ball is fouled off down the right field line, and the count now 3-2 on Jonathan Forsythe. Couldn't ask for a better afternoon of baseball here at Gibson County. The 3-2 pitch headed home. Ground ball slowly hit to the second baseman. Poole over to first for the out. For out number 2. Taylor made a hop up for the Kennett senior second baseman. So the first 2 retired here in the bottom of the third. Simpson will come to the plate. They call him Bryce. He's listed as Evan on the scorecard that I had a picture of. And he is 1 for 1 on the day. Singled on an inside pitch, or a ground ball infield hit his first time up, and he takes an inside pitch for a called strike here. 2 outs, nobody on for Gibson County. The curveball stays outside off the fingertips of Ashton Williams. 1-1 the count to the cleanup hitter for Gibson County. Simpson, the left-hander, back of the box. Ashton's pitch stroked out over the dugout. Now to play. Third base dugout here. That makes the count 1-2 to Simpson. 2 outs, nobody on. Another ball fouled out of play. We are actually in the bottom of the third. I'll change my scoreboard over. A lot going on here at the ballpark when you do these solo ball games, especially when you have technical difficulties, but none so far in this one. And a swing and a miss. There's a technical difficulty for Simpson. A nasty all-speed pitch from Ashton Williams. 1-2-3. The Pioneers retired in the bottom of the third. Kennett bats in the fourth, trailing Gibson County 2-1. Back with that bottom of the fourth inning right after this.
The human body is capable of the extraordinary. As well as the not so extraordinary. No matter your skill, restore your peak performance with the Orthodox, a dream team of orthopedic surgery. Get back in the game with the Orthodox at NEA Baptist.
Who doesn't love being number 1? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number 1, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number 1 is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
See State Farm agent Greg Wilson in Kennett. Call 888-4913.
Top of the fourth we go, and the Indians will send Owen Williams, Jack Morrison, and Caleb Duncan to the plate. Kennett trails 2-1, and Braden Fisher out for his second inning of work. 1 run on 3 hits for the Indians. 2 runs, 3 hits for the Pioneers. Owen Williams 1 for 1 on the afternoon. Nice job of hitting his first at bat. A single on a line drive to right field. Indians have had scoring opportunities, but just the solo leadoff home run off the bat of Ashton Williams, the only run so far in that second inning. Had the bases loaded in the first. Base runners in each inning, but only the home run off the bat of Ashton, the lone scorer. Let's see if we change that here in the fourth. Trailing 2-1. Braden Fisher with 13 pitches in his first inning of work will start the top of the fourth here in relief of White, who started the ball game. And ball one is low and outside to Owen Williams. Next pitch to Owen. This one's low, ball two. Kennett a 5-1 winner over Milan in game one. Game that started just before noon this afternoon. Now we're in game two. Check swing off the bat of Owen Williams. Got a piece of it and fouls it to the screen. 2-1 the count to Williams. This is the kind of day we like for a baseball game, no doubt. Some of the games we had to play in, the 2-1. Outside corner is called strike two to Owen. Softball field had tons of water on it here, but they have done a lot of work so we can play baseball here on the baseball park at Gibson County. The 2-2 pitch, a check swing, is going to roll foul down the first baseline, picked up by Simpson in foul ground. The count remains 2-2. Oh, no, Owen Williams. Law office of Peltz, McMullen, Edgington, and Morgan. Great broadcast sponsors. They have supported our broadcast for years. If you need an attorney, they're the name to trust. Give them a call. High is ball three, and the count goes full to Owen Williams. We appreciate their support of our broadcast. Not only just baseball, but they've been on board for basketball and football for years and years. Curve ball, and there's a line drive out to right field, but right at the right fielder. And Dabbs will take that one in for out number one. Fly ball to right field, and Owen Williams retired. Now Jack Morrison will bat with one down. Top of the fourth inning, 2-1. Gibson County with a lead. Braden Fisher on the hill gets the sign from Simpson as catcher. The pitch to Jack Morrison. Jack hits this one high left field, way down the line. This ball is going to one-hop the fence, and Morrison's going to have a one-out double. Boy, Jack gave that one a ride, and that is good to see. I'm just going to say it right now, but these Kennett Indians, we have talented baseball players on this team, but what they need right now is a little more confidence. I think game one is going to do that. The fielding was good. The bats were good. We're seeing the bats come alive a little bit more, and this is the time of year that you want that to happen. So the tying run down at second with one out after Jack Morrison's one-out double. And here's Caleb Duncan trying to drive in that tying run. Caleb, the leadoff batter for the Indians, take the first pitch outside, ball one. Morrison hit that to the base of the fence out in left field. One ball, no strikes, the count to Caleb. The pitch bounces at the plate. Good stop by the catcher, Simpson. Keeps Morrison down at second, but it's 2-0 on the Kennett leadoff hitter, Caleb Duncan. Third baseman, Lanham, back deep at third. Kroom deep at first on the corners. A swing and a miss at a breaking pitch. Caleb comes up empty, and it's 2-1 to the Kennett leadoff hitter, the junior. Fisher checks the runner at second. The pitch to Caleb. Another curveball, another swing and a miss. I would almost bet Caleb's going to get him another curveball here. 2-2. Tying run down in second with one out. We're in the top of the fourth. Fisher again checks the runner. And the pitch to the plate. Another curveball and a swing and a miss. 3 straight curveballs by Fisher, and Caleb goes down on strikes. So it's up to the senior J.C. Poole now. See if J.C. can drive in that tying run. Kennett's had some opportunities. J.C. grounded into a fielder's choice and was walked in the ball game. Lots of room down the left field line. We've seen J.C. take it that way often through his baseball career. An all-speed delivery and a swing and a miss by J.C. is strike number 1. Lots of room to left field. Base runner is Morrison down at second. He had a 1-out double and a strikeout. Now Poole at the plate. Takes ball 1, a little bit low, 1-1 the count. Kennett fans looking for something else to cheer about here this afternoon. They had a lot to cheer about in game 1, getting a 5-1 victory. Tying run at second, trailing 2-1. A 1-1 pitch to J.C. Outside corner with a breaking pitch. Fisher, he is going to live and die by that breaking pitch. He's got a good one when he gets over the plate. J.C. Poole, the left-handed hitter, can certainly handle the breaking pitch. We'll see what J.C. does with the 1-2. A breaking pitch, and it hits him. J.C. is hit by the pitch. And runners at first and second now for the Indians. And here comes Caden Pruitt. J.C. was hit in the first game down around the ankles with the pitch. Runners at first and second, 2 down. Pruitt at the plate. The first pitch to Caden bounces in front of the plate. Ball 1. Hayden Gilmore in the on-deck circle for Kennett. Tying run at second. Kennett trailing 2-1. Next pitch to Pruitt. Curveball and a swing and a miss. Boy, that curveball is fooling these Kennett batters right now. Pruitt was way out ahead of that one. 1 ball, 1 strike to count to Caden. Runners at first and second for the Indians. Runner goes, and the ball out to left center field. The left fielder is going to come over and make the play. Forsythe for out number 3. Kennett will strand a couple of more runners. Pruitt hit it well, but the left fielder makes the play, and it's 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Gibson County leads, and they'll be coming to the plate when we return with Kennett Indian Baseball right after this.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics.
The same way we have supported our customers and the community for 86 years.
Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938.
Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the field and in your field.
Bottom of the 4th we go. Gibson County leads 2-1. 2 runs, 3 hits for the Pioneers. 1 run on 4 hits for the Indians. Indians have had a hard time getting the runners across the base. They've threatened in several innings. Lone run for the Indians coming off the solo home run, leading off the 2nd inning for Ashton Williams. And Ashton back out on the mound. Will start his 4th inning of work, and it'll be Kroom, and Lanham doing to the plate. And Carter Kroom, who walked the first time, swings and misses at a Ashton Williams fastball, strike 1. Carter, the DH in the batting order. Left-handed hitter, pops this one up. Shallow left field. Gardner will go back. Good job by the Kennett senior shortstop, drifting back in short left field to catch the fly ball for out number 1. Matt took control of that when the senior had it all the way and one out in the inning. Now Clayton Kroom will bat. Clayton bats from the right side. First baseman grounded into a fielder's choice to the pitcher, his first at bat. First pitch to the backstop, ball one to Clayton Kroom. Kennett outfield straight away, infield back. Right-handed hitting first baseman. At the plate, takes ball two. 2-0. Bottom of the fourth inning, one down. Ashton wants a different baseball, and he'll toss that one back to home plate and get one. Kroom back of the box, and the 2-0 pitch from Williams. Good fastball on the outside corners. Strike one. Williams' next pitch, a little bit low. Ball three, 3-1. Clayton Kroom steps back in the box. Senior right-hander, Ashton Williams with the 3-1. Inside corner, called strike two. Good tailing fastball into the right-handed hitter. And the count goes full to Kroom. Ashton a deep breath and a 3-2. Hits the batter. Ball tails inside and hits the batter, so a base runner as Kroom will reach.
Now batting, number 5,
Cole Lanham, the third baseman. He's 1 for 1 on the day, will come to the plate. Singled on a line drive to right field, his first at bat. Double play would get the Indians out of this inning. Kroom, the base runner at first. Lanham at the plate. Right-handed hitter facing Ashton Williams. Ashton's first pitch. Curveball stays high. Ball one. One down, one on. Bottom of the fourth inning. 2-1 ball game. Gibson County leads Kennett. Ashton checks the runner at first. Throws to first. The runner safely. Kennett Trust Bank, one of our great broadcast sponsors on First Street in Kennett. Serving the area since 1963. Kennett Trust Bank. We appreciate their support of our Kennett Indian broadcast. Member FDIC. Next pitch from Williams, headed to the plate. Outside corner is a beauty. Evens the count, 1-1. Gibson County coming into this matchup, 14-4 on the season, so a good ball club. Kennett trying to get some momentum as they're going into an important stretch of their season and getting set for conference and then district play. Next pitch with a runner going, a swing and a miss. The throw down to second is in time, and the tag is made. Kroom out stealing. Good throw, Duncan down to second base, and Kroom was out stealing on the play. So the base is now empty and 2 down. And a count 1-2 on the batter. Cole Lanham. Ashton wides and fires. A fastball is low. Two and two now the count on the batter. The next pitch for Ashton was a little bit out of the zone. Curveball right off the end of the bat. Lanham stays alive. 2-2, 2 outs, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning in a 2-1 ball game. Good baseball game so far. Both these teams battling it out here on a bright sunny day in western Tennessee. Ashton's 2-2 again, bounces a curveball at the plate, and the count goes full, 3-2. I love watching the parents because I've been one, players. Ashton's mom right next to me, filming the first batter that Ashton faced, and then she just couldn't take any more. She had to get up and walk away after Ashton hit the leadoff batter, but he was thrown out trying to steal. 2 down, nobody out. Caleb Duncan's dad hanging out down the right field line. A high pitch is called ball 4 as the batter holds up Lanham. Now Milligan will come to the plate, the center fielder. 2 out base runner. I don't know if it's more stressful for players in pressure situations or parents, but you parents that are tuning in or you've been there, you know what we're talking about. Sometimes you're a little more helpless as a parent instead of a player. Ashton with a good move, throws over to first. A pretty close play over there as Lanham slides back in safely. We've seen Ashton with that good move. 2 out base runner here. We're at the bottom of the 4th. The runner took a big hop off of first, and Lanham, he was almost in no man's land, but that time Ashton just stepped off and looked the runner back. Ashton throws over this time, and Lanham back in there. First one is a little bit closer than that one, but Lanham's trying to get in the head of Ashton Williams by dancing off the bag over there. But Ashton, if he times up that dance, he's going to pick him off. Milligan at the plate. Ashton, as the runner goes, and a pitch high and inside. Lanham will steal second, ball 1. So now a runner at second and 2 down. The number 8 hitter, Cooper Milligan, at the plate. Ashton handles Milligan. The runner on the base pass will mean nothing. There's a strike in there. Good fastball on the outside corner. Evens the count 1-1 to Milligan. The runner goes for third. The throw down to third is nope, not able to hold on to the ball was Owen Williams. Boy, he short hopped it, and the runner was out dead to rights. If he'd have caught it, the glove was on the runner's leg, but now a base runner at third with a steal with 2 outs. You don't want to make that third out at third, that's for certain. A swing and a miss. It's 2-2 now on the batter. So a bit of a chance by the base runner that time. Lanham trying to steal third with 2 down. Because he would have been out. Here's ball 3, a little bit low, didn't miss by much. 3-2, the count goes full to the batter. Cooper Milligan. Ashton Williams with a 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll do it. Gibson County strands a runner at third, and they come up empty in the bottom of the 4th. We go to the 5th. Kennett bats, trailing Gibson County 2-1.
Looking for a reliable, lightning-fast internet service that doesn't break the bank? Kennett Board of Public Works is here with their fiber optic internet service, starting at just $29.95 a month, with speeds up to 1 gigabit per second. And the best part? Kennett Board of Public Works is your local provider, committed to serving the community with top-notch customer service and a network you can count on. Experience the power of fiber optics. Sign up now and revolutionize your internet experience with Kennett Board of Public Works Internet Service.
Hello, this is Darren Todd, Republican candidate for Circuit Judge of the 35th Judicial Circuit, comprising Dunklin and Stoddard counties. I am asking for your vote in the August 6th Republican primary for a 6-year term. I'm a 1991 graduate of Holcomb High School, a 1996 graduate of Southeast Missouri State University, and a 1999 graduate of Southern Illinois University School of Law. I will represent the people of the 35th Judicial Circuit with patience, open-mindedness, compassion, understanding, and firmness. Paid for by the committee to elect Darren Todd Judge, Kim Campbell Treasurer.
Braden Fisher, the right-hander, will start his 3rd inning of work. It's only 33 pitches through his first 2 innings. 4, 5, and 6, Gilmore, Branham, and Gardner due up for the Indians, trailing 2-1. You're at the top of the 5th inning. Good to have you along. Kennett Indian Baseball from Gibson County High School this afternoon. Bright sunshine. Haven't seen a cloud all day here. Breeze blowing from right field over toward left field. Gilmore comes to the plate. He's walked and flied out to the center fielder, Milligan. So far in the ball game, he'll try to get things started for the Indians here in the 5th. Indians have had traffic on the base pass, but only the solo home run by Ashton Williams, the only run of the ball game. Ball 1 low to Hayden, leading off the 5th inning. Indians have out-hit the Pioneers 4-3 on the scoreboard. They're behind 2-1. 2-0 now the count. The next pitch is low to Hayden Gilmore. Next pitch to Hayden. Curveball is low. Ball 3. 3-0 to Hayden. Bentley Farms in Dudley, Missouri. Wes and Chantel Bentley, they're great Kennett Indian broadcast sponsors. They're Kennett residents with their farms up in Dudley, and appreciate their support. Here's a strike in there. 3-1 now the count to Hayden Gilmore for the Indians. Leading off the top of the 5th inning. 3-1 to Hayden. Outside is called a strike. Whew. 3-2 now the count to Gilmore. Fisher's 3-2 pitch to Hayden. Curveball is low, ball 4. There's a leadoff base runner for the Indians, and the tying run on the base pass as we start the 5th inning. There's Peyton Branham. Peyton is 1 for 2 on the day as he doubled. Deep fly ball down to left field. He's also flied out to left in the ball game. See if Kennett may do a little running here with Gilmore down at first base. Coach New flashing the signs, and Branham at the plate. Short lead by Hayden. Now a little bigger lead. First pitch to Branham. It's a fastball on the outside corner called strike 1. Good pitch that time by Fisher. Middle infield at double play depth. Third baseman Lanham has his toes in on the grass. First baseman Kroom holding Gilmore on at first. Gilmore takes off on the pitch, an outside pitch, double clutch by the catcher, and the throw down not in time. The pitch was a ball to Branham, and now a runner in scoring position is Hayden Gilmore, who does steal second on the pitch. He's down there with nobody out, and a 1-1 count to Peyton Branham. Pitch to Peyton. Curveball. Hit back behind the second baseman, but he'll go out. And a good jump by Bradbury at second to go out in short right field to catch that one for out number 1. Little fly ball, and the second baseman got a good jump on it, Bradbury. Gilmore stays at second. He's there with 1 out now. And here's Matt Gardner. Matt is grounded out to second a couple of times in the ball game. The pitch to Matt. Curveball. It's called strike. Strike 1. Shortstop White is the one trying to hold Gilmore close, so a big hole on the left side of the infield for Gardner. Curveball low and outside, ball 1. 1-1 the count to Matt. 2-1, Gibson County leads Kennett. And we're in the top of the 5th inning. Tying run at second base for the Indians. Wind blowing out to left, and I say that as Gardner takes a mighty cut and comes up empty. A little bit out in front of that one. Matt took a good swing at it. 1-2 the count to Gardner. Tying run at second base is Hayden Gilmore. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count to Matt Gardner with 1 down. The pitch headed home to Matt. Curveball. Bounces at the plate, and that'll let Gilmore get up to third. Good base running by Hayden Gilmore. He saw that ball bounce at the plate, and he never hesitated. He just took off to third, and that was a heck of a job base running. Hesitation will kill you on a base pass, and there was no hesitation that time for the Kennett Jr. Tying run at third, and a 2-2 count to Matt Gardner. See if Matt can get that tying run home. One down here in the fifth, and a pitch to Matt. Swing and a miss. There's out number 2. 2 outs in the inning, and here's Ashton Williams. Ashton 1 for 2, and that solo shot, the lone run for the Indians coming back his first at bat. He has also struck out in the ball game, trying to get that tying run home from third. Now, a balk is called, and we'll take it any way we can get it. So a balk called. And that gets Gilmore in from third, and we are tied at 2. So 2-2. Now the base is empty. Ashton Williams at the plate. How about another home run, Ashton? He takes a good pitch, low and at the knees on the outside corner, called strike 1. Gilmore's base running really attributed to that run for the Indians. Stealing second, advancing to third on a ball that bounces at the plate, then forcing the pitcher, Braden Fisher, to commit a balk by dancing off a third. 1 ball, 1 strike to now. The count to Ashton Williams, batting with 2 outs, nobody on, in a 2-2 ball game. Top of the fifth. The pitch to Ashton. Outside, ball 2. 2-1. Owen Williams in the on-deck circle for Kennett. Fisher gets the sign. The pitch to Ashton. Ground ball is going to go foul. And again, Aaron New, Globe Glove. Third baseman. Bear hands it, throws it back to the pitcher. Coach New said before the ball game his reaction is at times not as good as it used to be, and he doesn't want to be standing in the dugout this close to the batters. But tell you what, he's still got it, folks. The 2-2 pitch to Ashton, a swing and a miss and an off-speed pitch. Fisher pulled the string on that one, a beautiful pitch. That'll do it for the Indians, but they tie it at 2. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth as Gibson County bats when we return to Gibson County High School with more Kennett Indian baseball right after this.
Now is the time to get your air conditioner serviced for the warm days ahead. Let the experienced techs at Duncan Sheet Metal replace that old unit with a new high-efficiency unit to stay more comfortable during the upcoming warmer months. A new high-efficiency unit will pay for itself with the big savings you see on your utility bill. Turn to the experts at Duncan Sheet Metal today for service and installation. 601 Highway VV in Kennett.
Duncan Sheet Metal wishes Caleb Duncan and the entire Kennett Indian baseball team the best of luck this season.
I'm Nick Darter, a candidate for Dunklin County Sheriff. I am a husband, father, and God-fearing man. I have been in law enforcement for 14 years as a field training officer, firearms instructor, taser instructor, school resource officer, mentor, and a volunteer firefighter. It is my desire to bring the experience I've acquired as well as the values that have been instilled in me to the Sheriff's Office. I would appreciate your vote August 6th for Dunklin County Sheriff, so together we can see Dunklin County be an even safer future.
Paid for by the committee to elect Nick Darter for sheriff. Philip A. Sandy, treasurer.
2-2 ball game. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Going to be 9-1-2 due up for Gibson County. And Ashton Williams will start his fifth inning of work. Ashton's pitch count at 74. I'd like to see him get through this one very efficiently. Able to pitch deeper in the ball game. Throw goes down to second. 2 runs, 3 hits for Gibson County. 2 runs on 4 hits for the Indians. Both teams have had a lot of opportunities here in the ball game, but only 2 runs apiece for each of these ball clubs. It's Kyler Bradbury will lead things off, followed by White, the leadoff hitter, and then Dabbs. Forsyth, if anyone can reach, for the Pioneers. Wind blows out from right to left here at the ballpark this afternoon, and Ashton's first pitch, fastball on the outside corner, is called strike 1. Next pitch from Ashton, foul ball. Woo, that rocketed over toward the Kennett dugout, right around the where the Kennett batter would be warming up in the on-deck circle. With everybody in the dugout, nobody injured. Now the 0-2 pitch to Bradbury, who was really late on that delivery, and a swing and a miss. A good fastball, and there's out number one. In the bottom of the fifth inning. Back to the top of the order, and here's Logan White.
Now batting, number 16,
Logan started the game doing the pitching. He's grounded out to the pitcher and flied out to center field in the ball game. So 0-for-2. One out, nobody on. Bottom of the fifth, and ball one to Logan. From Ashton Williams. Ashton with a 1-0 pitch. Outside ball two. 2-0. Ashton goes back to the rosin bag. Now he's ready to go. White back in the box, and the 2-0 pitch from Williams. A little bit low is ball three. 3-0. Dabbs, the number 2 hole hitter in the on-deck circle. Ashton wants another baseball and gets it from the home plate umpire. 3-0 the count to Logan White. And the pitch from Ashton is called strike at the knees. 3-1 the count to White, who bats 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the fifth inning. Next pitch, line drive out to left field, and there's nobody there. That one's going to roll and be picked up finally by the center fielder Gilmore, who will get it in after a 1-out double off the bat of the leadoff hitter, Logan White. Left center field, that was a place the Indians did not have him defended, and White down at second base with only 1 out in the inning, and here's Noah Dabbs. Dabbs is singled on a line drive to right and lined out to left. He's hit it hard, both plate appearances, left-handed hitting right fielder. Go-ahead run at second base here in the bottom of the fifth inning. First pitch from Ashton. A little bit outside, ball one. Good pitch that time from Williams. But Dabbs wouldn't go for it and called a ball. Now the 1-0 pitch. This one's high and outside, ball two. Forsythe in the on-deck circle for Gibson County. 2-2 ball game, but the go-ahead run down at second with 1 out here in the bottom of the fifth. Ashton with the pitch, outside ball three. Missed with the first 3 to Dabbs. Three and 0 the count to Noah Dabbs. Ashton Williams with the pitch. Here's a strike in there. Inside corner at the knees, 3-1. Outfield deep, infield playing for the out here with the runner at second, the tying run at second with 1 down. Ball 4 is high. That will set up the double play, the 1-out walk, but number 3 hole hitter Jonathan Forsythe will come to the plate. Forsythe has walked and grounded out to the second baseman. We'd take another ground out to the second baseman here, wouldn't we? Kennett Indian fans. Go-ahead run is White down at second. Dabbs after the walk down at first base. 1 out here, bottom of the fifth. It appears Forsythe might even bunt the ball the way he's waggling the bat, but he takes the first pitch. A little bit low, ball 1. From Ashton Williams. Next pitch from Ashton. Ground ball slowly hit back to Williams. His play will be to first base. That's where he'll get the 2nd out of the inning. Hit way too slow to try to get the runner out at third. So Ashton over to Peyton Branham. The runners will move up. Now with 2 outs in the inning, and Evan Simpson Cleanup hitter will come to the plate. He struck out his last at bat, singled on an infield hit, his first plate appearance, a left-handed hitter facing Ashton Williams. See if Kennett can get out of this inning without the go-ahead run advancing across the plate. And a change-up and a swing and a miss by Simpson. That's strike one. Kennett outfield straight away, and they're guarding the lines. So gaps in right center and left center. Runners at second and third. 2 outs, and the 0-1 pitch is low, ball one to Evan Simpson. Kroom, the DH, in the on-deck circle, another left-handed hitter for Gibson County. Now Simpson at the plate with a 1-1 count, 2 down. Runners at second and third. Ashton will step off. Now he's going to work out of the stretch. 1 ball, 1 strike to Simpson, 2 down. Ashton comes set, and the 1-1 pitch headed to the plate. Curve ball is low, ball 2. 2-1 the count. Now Ashton goes back to the windup. The 2-1 pitch to Simpson. 2 down and runners at second and third in a tie ball game. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. Ashton Williams now with a 2-2 count on this cleanup hitter, Evan Simpson, for Gibson County. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 on. And the pitch, line drive right field, and that's going to drop down in front of the right fielder, Morrison. Throw will come in, and 1 run will score off the RBI single by Simpson to right field. This was a dying line drive out in the left field, and that drives in White from third, and it's a 3-2 ball game now in favor of Gibson County. Pinch runner coming on for Gibson County over at first base. And here's Carter Kroom. 3-2. Gibson County with a lead. We have 2 down. Bottom of the 5th inning. Left-handed hitting. Kroom and a throw to first and a runner back in there safely. Carter's been hit by a pitch and he's popped out to the shortstop. Matt Gardner going out in shallow left field. Ashton Williams checks the runner at first. The pitch. Called a ball. Didn't miss by much to the left-handed hitter. 1-0 the count to Carter Kroom. Long look by Ashton, checking the runner at first, and he'll throw to first. The runner slides back in there safely. 3-2, Gibson County leads. 5 hits on their 3 runs. 4 hits for the Indians, and their 2 runs. Runner goes, nope, fakes going, and the pitch is ball 2. 2-0 the count. Ashton is now at 96 pitches in the ball game, so he is coming near to the end of his day. He wants to get out number 3 here in the 5th. Give his team a chance to come back in this one. Runners at the corners and 2 down and a 2-0 count to Carter Kroom. Another throw to first. Again, the runner back in there safely. Ultimate Fitness and Sports, another one of our great broadcast sponsors. We appreciate their support of our broadcast. Great membership plans for both individuals and families. Indoor workout facilities for your teams and groups. Ball 3, high and outside. Ashton possibly facing his last batter of the ball game. Now a 3-0 count to Carter Kroom. See if he can come back and retire Kroom before he faces the other Kroom, which will be a right-handed hitting Kroom. Carter hits from the left side. He's ahead in the count 3-0 with runners at the corners and 2 down. Strike call on the inside corner. Good pitch from Ashton Williams. 3-1 the count to Carter Kroom. Dabbs at third. Simpson, the base runner, at first. Kroom, the hitter. The 3-1 pitch with the runner going. There's strike two. Low outside corner at the knees. Good pitch. And the count goes full, 3-2. Now the runner at first will be off with a pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And runners at first and third. Ashton Williams with the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. Gardner will field. Matt throws across the diamond, and a good scoop over at first by Peyton Branham for out number 3. Gibson County scores a run. They lead 3-2. Kennett bats top of the 6th when we return with more Kennett Indian baseball right after this.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
First Missouri Bank of SEMO understands that banking is more than just managing dollars and cents. It's about strengthening relationships, helping neighbors, believing in our communities, and planning for the future. FM Bank proudly offers competitive rates on personal, home, agricultural, and business loans, and all banking decisions are made here in our local communities. Visit any of our FM Bank locations today for more info. To us, people matter. FM Bank is also proud to sponsor Kennett Indian Sports. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Top of the 6th inning we go. Indians bat now trailing 3-2. It'll be Owen Williams, Jack Morrison, and Caleb Duncan due up. Braden Fisher will start his 4th inning of work. 52 pitches for Fisher. Throw down to second. Let's see if the Indians can get some hits. 2 runs, 4 hits for the Indians. 3 runs, 5 hits for the Pioneers this afternoon. Owen Williams comes to the plate. Owens flied out to right, and he singled on a line drive to right. He's 1 for 2. Trying to get things started for the Indians here in the top of the 6th. Fisher's first pitch headed home, a curveball. Strike 1 on the outside corner. Fisher has been relying primarily with that off-speed delivery. Now the 0-1 pitch from Fisher, a curveball. This one stays inside, ball 1. 1-1 the count. Moans from the Gibson County fans here. They wanted that one. We know the feeling. That's for certain. Now the 1-1 pitch to Williams. Low, ball 2. 2-1 the count. Kennett needing a base runner, now trailing 3-2. Kennett with a run in the first, solo home run by Ashton Williams. Then a run in the 5th inning to tie the thing up, and then Gibson County bottom of the 5th going ahead. Here's a curveball low, and a count now 3-1 to Owen Williams. 3 balls, 1 strike to count to Owen, leading off the 6th inning. Pitch, a curveball. Outside corner, strike 2, 3-2. The count goes full to Owen. Here's a line drive, right field. Right fielder comes on, and he is not able to make the play. That's going to be a leadoff single by Owen Williams. A good try out there by Dabbs, but dove for it, but ball just rolled out of his glove. Line drive to right field, a leadoff single. So there's the tying runs on the base pass for Indians. You're in the top of the 6th. Jack Morrison will come to the plate. Pinch runner coming on for the Indians. Out on the base pass now. Jones will be the pinch runner out there on the base pass. Good speed on the base pass with the pinch runner. And Jack Morrison at the plate. Jack is 1 for 1. He hit a ball hard to left field. Shows bunt and takes this one outside. Throw back to first, and Jones back in there safely. Ball 1 on Jack Morrison. Jack doubled on a fly ball out to the fence in left field, and he's walked in the ball game. 1 ball, no strikes, the count to Morrison. Braden Fisher checks Jones over at first base. Fisher's pitch to the plate. Low and outside, ball 2. 2-0 the count to Jack Morrison. Caleb Duncan in the on-deck circle for Kennett. Kennett trailing 3-2. Coach Aaron New going through the signs. Braden Fisher checks Jones, taking his lead at first. The pitch outside and low, ball 3. 3-0 to Morrison. Jack will take one here. See if Fisher can throw him a strike. Runner at first, nobody out here in the top of the 6th. Now he shows bunt and takes it back for a strike on the outside corner. Fisher came in there. That breaking ball was the one that he got over the plate. Now 3-1 the count to Morrison. Third baseman comes in a bit. Lanham, he's on the grass. The 3-1 pitch. He'll show bunt and take it for a strike, and the count goes full, 3-2. Count goes full to Jack Morrison. Lanham now still going to be about even with the bag at third, but still playing shallow. 3-2 the count to Morrison. Runner at first is Ty Jones taking his lead. The pitch is a line drive to the shortstop, and they're going to double up Jones at first, who was off to second on the play. A line drive double play for the Indians. 2 down, nobody on here in the top of the 6th. Right on the nose, a line drive to the shortstop. Then White threw back to first to double up the base runner. So now 2 down for the Indians. Nobody on. And back to Caleb Duncan. Jack hit that one right on the nose, but right at the shortstop. Ball 1 is low to Caleb. See if Kennett can get something going with 2 outs here. Top of the 6th inning. Caleb strokes it, line drive, past the third baseman. That's going to be a hit. Caleb's going to round first. He's not hesitating. It gets away from the left fielder. And now Caleb will put on the brakes at second with a 2-out double. Way to go, Caleb. Line drive down the left field line. There's the tying run, and here comes J.C. Poole to the plate.
Hey, left field approach. Let's grab one. Come on.
J.C. this afternoon has walked, been hit by a pitch, and grounded to the second baseman in a fielder's choice. Tying run at second. Caleb Duncan with a 2-out double. J.C. takes strike 1 from Braden Fisher. Caden Pruitt in the on-deck circle for Kennett. Kennett now has out-hit the Pioneers 6-5, but they trail on the scoreboard 3-2. No errors for either team so far in the ball game. Swing and a miss. J.C.'s in the hole, 0-2. All-speed delivery after a high leg kick from Fisher. Kind of hard to time Fisher when he makes the herky-jerky motions. See if J.C. can battle and drive that run in from second with 2 down. The 0-2 to Poole. Outside is ball 1. 1-2 to Poole. Caden Pruitt in the on-deck circle for Kennett. If J.C. can reach, but the tying runs down at second base in a 3-2 ball game for Kennett. 2 outs, top of the 6th. The pitch to J.C. Low, and the catcher with a nice stop. Simpson keeps Duncan down at second. The count 2-2. Now on Poole. Lots of room down the left field line. If J.C. takes it the opposite way, they play him to Poole in the outfield. Especially Milligan in center field. The 2-2 pitch to J.C. Curveball, and he fouls it out of play and stays alive. 2-2 the count. So J.C. Poole with 2 down here. Top of the 6th inning. Caleb Duncan at second base. T.R. Baker Insurance, one of our great broadcast sponsors. We appreciate Randy and all the crew at T.R. Baker, their support of our broadcast. Give them a call when you need insurance for your business or personal accounts. Time is called at the plate by J.C. Been serving the area for years and years, taking care of both families and businesses in the area. T.R. Baker Insurance, we appreciate their support. J.C. back in the box, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs with Duncan at second. He's the tying run. The pitch to J.C. He takes it just low and outside, ball 3, and the count goes full. Boy, that one didn't miss by much. Wind blows out toward left field, across the field from right to left. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count to Poole. Braden Fisher with the pitch to J.C., a curveball, and J.C. will foul it out of play and stay alive. Count remains 3-2 to the Kennett senior, J.C. Poole. Caleb Duncan with a 2-out double. He's down at second base. J.C. back in the box. Fisher, the 3-2. And a line drive right to the first baseman, Kroom, for out number 3. J.C. hit it right on the nose, but right at the first baseman. Kennett will strand a runner. Here in the 6th, bottom of the 6th we go. Gibson County bats leading this one 3-2.
You all hear me tell the stories on our Glen St. ads. And I enjoy people coming to me and referring to certain stories. Some of these stories go way back. We will continue to tell stories, mention our troops, and telling our customers how much our families appreciate their business. Our people always look forward to seeing you. We want you to enjoy your visit. Best price, best service. Glen St. and God bless our troops.
It's always a home run when you visit the all-new Home Plate Bar and Grill at the I-55 exit in Hayti. They have delicious food served up hot and fresh. Be sure to check out their daily lunch and dinner specials. Their catfish, the best around, plus chicken, shrimp, steaks, and their smash burgers will keep you coming back for more. They have 10 big screen TVs where you can catch all the big games. Be sure to like them on Facebook. Slide into home at the Home Plate Bar and Grill at the I-55 exit in Hayti.
Kennett Bowling Lanes is under new ownership, and they're excited to announce new menu items coming soon with delicious lunch specials every day. Looking for a fun family outing? Family night is every Wednesday night from 4 to 8. Kids bowl for free with a meal purchase. Book your next birthday party with a basic or pizza party package. They can also host business events. Call 888-9400 to make a reservation or stop by 1315 St. Francis Street in Kennett. Kennett Bowling Lanes. Strike up some fun.
Bottom of the 6th inning we go, 3-2. Gibson County leads Kennett. And the new Kennett pitcher will be Jackson Patterson. Patterson will come in to do the pitching. Going to the outfield, Hayden Gilmore will move from center to left, and Ashton Williams, after wrapping up his day on the mound, will move out to center field defensively for the Kennett Indians. 5 innings, 100 pitches for Ashton in the ballgame. Gave up 5 hits, 3 runs. They were all 3 earned. Struck out 5, walked 3, and hit 2 batters in this game. And the Indians trailing 3-2. Coming up, it'll be Clayton Kroom leading things off. Lanham and Milligan will follow. And the first pitch from Patterson is outside, ball 1. Jackson Patterson, the right-hander, in relief. Kennett wants to hold him right here and get a chance to come back at the top of the 7th inning now, trailing 3-2. Patterson's pitch is high, ball 2, 2-0 the count. Kennett will go to Twin Rivers on Monday. Notre Dame at Indian Park on Wednesday, and then at New Madrid on Thursday. Ball 3 is high from Patterson, 3-0 to Clayton Kroom leading off this bottom of the 6th inning. A couple of SEMO Conference matchups in the middle of the week, Wednesday and Thursday. Notre Dame at home. Ball 4, 4 pitches out of the zone by Patterson, and the leadoff walk to Kroom. He'll be down at first base. Here at the bottom of the 6th inning. Twin Rivers the opponent on Monday. Cole Lanham. Cole is 1 for 1 on the afternoon. Singled on a line drive to right, and he's walked in the ball game. Pinch runner coming on for Gibson County. Lanham with good speed. We saw him on the base pass. His last plate appearance. So it'd be hard to double up. In at third is Owen Williams to protect against the bunt. Pinch runner for Kroom down at first base. First pitch headed home is a called strike to Lanham. Strike 1 to Cole. Jackson Patterson. In relief of Ashton Williams, who went the first 5 innings, 99 pitches. Showing bunt, a bunt right back to the pitcher. The play is to first, but Patterson bobbles the ground ball, and everybody's going to be safe. He was looking at the base runner going down, and the bunt will allow Lanham to reach safely. So now runners at first and second for the Indians. First error of the ball game on Kennett. Coming here at the bottom of the 6th inning, and the first 2 have reached. And here's Cooper Milligan, number 8 hitter. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Facing Jackson Patterson here for the first time. That ball was bunted right back to Jackson, but he got to looking at the base runner. Now they try to bunt down the third baseline, and this one's foul. And strike 1. Some of our young pitchers that haven't had a lot of varsity experience, this is where they're gaining that experience. Sometimes the best way to learn is in the game situations when you're pitching against good competition, and that's certainly what Gibson County and Milan are over in western Tennessee on this Saturday afternoon. 2 on for Gibson County, and they'll bunt down the third baseline to throw to third, this time by Patterson, who makes a great play, and he throws out the lead base runner. Ball in play off the bunt. Patterson fires to Williams for the force out. Kroom is out, and it's still first and second. Now 1 out in the inning. That was a big defensive play by the Kennett pitcher, Jackson Patterson. That's what I'm talking about. First play was much easier for Jackson. That one was a difficult play, and Jackson made it without any problem to Owen Williams covering the bag at third. Now Bradbury takes a pitch inside, almost hitting ball 1. Bradbury, the number 9 hitter in the order. Kennett would love a double play, get out of this inning without any damage done. They trail 3-2 to Gibson County. Runners at first and second. Pitch to Bradbury is low and outside. That'll get away from Duncan. And the runners will move up, so that kind of eliminates the double play, barring a line drive. Lannon to third. Milligan down to second base now. Still just 1 out in the inning. And Bradbury at the plate. Ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Ashton with a pitch, or not Ashton, Jackson with a pitch, and a swing and a miss by Bradbury, strike 1. Good off-speed delivery. Outfield straight away, infield coming in. They're going to try to keep Lanham from scoring at third, but he has good speed on the base pass. Kennett will have to make a good play to keep him from scoring on a ground ball. This one hit slowly off the fist of the batter, Bradbury. In foul territory, picked up by Duncan, and that's strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Kyler Bradbury. Runners at second and third, 1 down. 2-2 pitch. Fly ball down the right field line is going to go just foul. Boy, it didn't go foul by much, but just foul. That would have scored 2 easily. Morrison was giving chase, but way over the head of Branham down the right field line. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count to Kyler Bradbury. White, the leadoff hitter in the on-deck circle. 1 down in the inning. Infield in for Kennett. They're going to try to keep that run from scoring. The 2-2 pitch, low, ball 3. Good stop by Duncan. Going down on that ball that was low and bouncing in the turf at home plate. 3-2, the count to Bradbury. In a 3-2 ball game. Runners at second and third and 1 down, bottom of the 6th. Patterson with the 3-2 pitch headed home. Ground ball back to Jackson. Looks the runner back to third and throws to first for the out. Nice job, Jackson Patterson. Ground ball right back to him, and he played it exactly how you're supposed to. So the runners didn't advance. Now it's 2 down in the inning. Coach Aaron News is going to make a trip out to the mound and going to talk to his ball club, Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods, one of our great broadcast sponsors. Kennett Indian Sports, specifically Kennett Indian Baseball this time of the season. Appreciate Roger and all the crew at Skeeter Kell. So I believe we're going to have a pitching change coming on for the Kennett Indians. So we're going to tell you about the new Kennett pitcher. It's Coach Aaron New making a pitching change. We'll tell you about the new hurler when we return to Gibson County High School right after this.
2 of the biggest tournaments of the year come up in May at the Kennett Country Club. The 3-man scramble on May 4th and 5th. The 2-man scramble on May 18th and 19th. The fun continues in June with the mixed pairs June 8th and 9th. Member guests June 22nd and 23rd. And the 4-lady scramble on June 25th. Get your team signed up today. Talk to Larry Boone or John Sammons in the Pro Shop and see the full tournament schedule on the Kennett Country Club Facebook page. Swing into spring and summer at the Kennett Country Club.
Delicious deals for delicious meals at McDonald's. Get exclusive deals on your McDonald's favorites in the McDonald's app with contactless mobile order and convenient drive-through pickup. Get a free large fries when you download the McDonald's app and join My McDonald's Rewards. Download it today. Your local Kennett McDonald's has been serving the Kennett community for over 30 years and is proud to support area youth.
All your friends at the local McDonald's wish the Kennett Indians a safe and successful season. Go Indians!
2 on, 2 out for Gibson County as we play here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and the new pitcher for Kennett will be Owen Williams. Owen Williams comes on. Defensively, that'll send J.C. Poole to third base. Kate Anderson will go in to play second base for the Indians. Matt Gardner still the shortstop. Peyton Branham still at first base for the Indians. So Anderson coming in defensively for the Indians. Patterson out of the ball game after retiring the first 2 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And the top of the order, Logan White, who is 1 for 3. Has runners at second and third and 2 down here, bottom of the 6th. Kennett trying to get out of this inning and only trailing by 1. Ball bounces at the plate. Good stop by Caleb Duncan, keeps the runners in place. Ball 1 to the batter. Logan White. Owen Williams. Owen comes set to pitch. A little bit low, ball 2. 2-0 the count to White. White is 1 for 3 on the afternoon. His double. His last at bat. This ball is a little bit low and outside. Ball 3. 3-0 to Logan White. Owen Williams. Owen had been at third base. Now he comes in relief. Jackson Patterson. 3-2 our score. Gibson County with a lead, and we're in the bottom of the 6th inning. This pitch inside corner is a strike from Owen Williams. Two outs, second and third, the base runners, and the 3-1. This ball hit well out to left field. Going back, Gilmore, and nobody's going to get there, and that's going to score 2. That's in the gap in left center field, and a 2 RBI double off the bat of Logan White, the leadoff hitter. Nobody out in that area. Gilmore and Williams gave it a chase, but Lanham and Milligan score on the play, and it's 5-2 now in favor of Gibson County. There's Noah Dabbs. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Insurance run down at second base. 2 outs in the inning. Curveball is low and inside, ball 1 to the left-handed hitting right fielder Noah Dabbs. Indians going to need at least 3 runs to keep this ball game going when they bat in the top of the 7th, trying to keep it right here. Ground ball right back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit, and that's going to get another run across. Hard hit ball, almost hit Owen Williams on the mound, and scoring easily from second on the single up the middle. Off the bat of Dabbs was White.
Now batting, number 12, Jonathan Forsythe.
Add another run, and it's 6-2 now in favor of Gibson County. Still 2 down in the inning, and a runner at first. Here's Jonathan Forsythe. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Williams with the first pitch, a breaking ball outside, ball 1. Kennett winning the first game against Milan. 5-1. Now trailing in game 2. 6-2 and a called strike. Nice curveball from Owen Williams. 1-1 the count on the batter. Runner at first, 2 down. Bottom of the 6th. Curveball outside, ball 2. 2-1 the count. Patterson started the inning. Now Owen Williams in relief. Trying to get out of this 6th. Send us to the 7th. Outside is ball 3. 3-1 the count to Forsythe. Williams with a 3-1 pitch. Inside ball 4. Runners at first and second now. 2 outs in the inning. All the damage coming here in this inning. 3 runs. 2 in the first, 1 in the 5th inning, and now 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. 6 runs, 7 hits for Gibson County. 2 runs, 6 hits for the Indians. Kennett has committed an error in the ballgame. They've left a lot of runners on the base pass here in game 2. Just haven't been able to get the big hit. Runners in scoring position. Gibson County, on the other hand, has, and that's the difference in the ball game. Here's a called strike to Evan Simpson, who's 2 for 3. He's had a good day at the plate. Singled to right, singled on a hard ground ball to the second baseman. He hits a hard ground ball past the first baseman into right field. That will score another run in the ball game as the throw comes in too late. Hard ground ball gets into right field, and Dabbs will score on the play. That makes it 7-2. Runners now first and third. Still 2 out, and here's Carter Kroom. Second error of the ball game on Kennett. Both of those errors coming here in the 6th inning. 4 runs for Gibson County here in the 6th. It's been a solid day of baseball for Kennett up until this 6th inning, but starting to unravel a bit. And ball 1 is outside from Owen Williams. Game 1, you couldn't ask for anything more. Defensively, the pitching from Peyton Branham and the batting for all the Kennett Indians in game 1. Game 2, as the ball is outside, ball 2. Kennett just has not been able to put the hits together in a timely fashion and get runners in when they had them on the base pass. A couple of miscues defensively now for the Indians. Runner goes, and a pitch called a strike, and no throw down to second. So a couple of runners now in scoring position. 2 outs here at the bottom of the 6th. Owen Williams. Gets a foul ball off the plate, off the bat of Kroom, and the count 2-2. We will be at Twin Rivers in Brosley on Monday. We do not have internet at Brosley. We have already checked it. We tried to run Wi-Fi boxes out of the gym for a basketball game. It called strike 3. Well, that'll get the Indians out of the inning, but they got to have 5 runs when they bat in the top of the 7th to keep things going here at Gibson County. 7-2, Gibson County leads. 7th inning action coming up when we return with more Kennett Indian baseball right after this.
The human body is capable of the extraordinary. As well as the not so extraordinary. No matter your skill, restore your peak performance with the Orthodox, a dream team of orthopedic surgery. Get back in the game with the Orthodox at NEA Baptist.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
See State Farm agent Greg Wilson in Kennett. Call 888-4913.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
Indians need 5 runs to push us to the bottom of the 7th as they come to bat here in the top half of the 7th inning, and a new pitcher will be Cole Lanham. Lanham will come in from third base and do the pitching and try to close things out for Gibson County. He'll face the heart of the Kennett order, Pruitt, Gilmore, and Branham. Matt Gardner, if anyone can reach for Kennett here in the top of the 7th inning, trailing 7-2. 2 runs in the bottom of the first for Gibson County as they went on top. Ashton Williams with a solo home run to start the 2nd inning, pulled the Indians a little bit closer. Indians tied it in the 5th inning, 2-2, but Gibson County with a run in the bottom of the 5th jumped ahead 3-2, and then 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th as they've broken things open here, 7-2, 7 runs, 7 hits. Gibson County, 2 runs, 6 hits for the Indians. And the Indians have committed a couple of errors. Caden Pruitt, our pinch hitter here is Cash Franklin coming in for Pruitt. Takes strike 1. Next pitch is a ball, evens the count, 1-1. To Cash. This pitch outside, ball 2, 2-1. 2-1 the count to Cash, right-handed hitter. There's a line drive, is going to get over the second baseman's head for a base hit. They're going to throw down to first and get the throw out of Franklin. Dabbs came up with it. It was a line drive over the second baseman's head, and they'll throw the base runner Franklin out at first. So, a line drive in the outfield, and Dabbs throws out the base runner for the first out of the inning. Now Hayden Gilmore will bat. Kennett trailing 7-2. Ball 1 is low to Gilmore. Gilmore officially 0 for 1 this afternoon as he's walked a couple of times and flied out to center. Takes ball 2 from Cole Lanham. 2-0 the count. 7-2. Gibson County with a lead over Kennett. 1 out in the 7th. Strike on the inside corner. 2-1 the count to Hayden Gilmore, cleanup hitter for the Indians. Peyton Branham in the on-deck circle. Ground ball toward the third baseman. Third baseman Fields throws to first, and the tag is made on Gilmore running down the line. So first 2 retired. 2 outs, nobody on for the Indians. And here's Peyton Branham. Peyton 1 for 3 this afternoon. Double and a fly ball to left field. His hit in 3 plate appearances takes strike 1. Last chance for the Indians. Peyton Branham down 7-2. Next pitch to Peyton. Inside ball 2. One ball, 1 strike to count with 2 down. Nobody on for the Indians. Strike called from Lanham. On the outside corner, good pitch from the Gibson County right-hander. The 1-2 pitch to Peyton Branham with 2 outs in the inning. And swing and a miss. That's going to do it. 7-2, our final score. Gibson County will get the victory over the Kennett Indians this afternoon. We'll take a break, come back, and wrap things up from the ballpark. 7-2, our final score. Back with more right after this.
Hello, everyone. I'm Aaron Waynick, and I'm running for sheriff of Dunklin County. I'm a lifelong resident of Dunklin County, and I have over 25 years' experience in the field of law enforcement. During my career, I have been blessed to have been trained by and worked beside some of the best the business has had to offer. I have the experience and integrity to lead the sheriff's office in the years to come. I'm married to my best friend, Leah Jo, and we have 2 beautiful daughters, Ella Kate and Emery Lynn. My family and I would like to ask for your vote in the August 6, 2024 primary. Thank you.
Paid for by the committee to elect Aaron Waynick, Dunklin County Sheriff. Karen Vandiver, Treasurer.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics.
The same way we have supported our customers and the community for 86 years.
Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938.
Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the field and in your field.
Looking for a reliable, lightning-fast internet service that doesn't break the bank? Kennett Board of Public Works is here with their fiber optic internet service, starting at just $29.95 a month, with speeds up to 1 gigabit per second. And the best part? Kennett Board of Public Works is your local provider, committed to serving the community with top-notch customer service and a network you can count on. Experience the power of fiber optics. Sign up now and revolutionize your internet experience with Kennett Board of Public Works Internet Service.
Hello, this is Darren Todd, Republican candidate for Circuit Judge of the 35th Judicial Circuit, comprising Dunklin and Stoddard counties. I am asking for your vote in the August 6th Republican primary for a 6-year term. I'm a 1991 graduate of Holcomb High School, a 1996 graduate of Southeast Missouri State University, and a 1999 graduate of Southern Illinois University School of Law. I will represent the people of the 35th Judicial Circuit with patience, open-mindedness, compassion, understanding, and firmness. Paid for by the committee to elect Darren Todd Judge, Kim Campbell Treasurer.
Now is the time to get your air conditioner serviced for the warm days ahead. Let the experienced techs at Duncan Sheet Metal replace that old unit with a new high-efficiency unit to stay more comfortable during the upcoming warmer months. A new high-efficiency unit will pay for itself with the big savings you see on your utility bill. Turn to the experts at Duncan Sheet Metal today for service and installation. 601 Highway VV in Kennett.
Duncan Sheet Metal wishes Caleb Duncan and the entire Kennett Indian baseball team the best of luck this season.
Kennett splits a doubleheader this afternoon at Gibson County, defeating Milan 5-1, but falling in Game 2, 7-2 to the host team, Gibson County. The Pioneers with 7 runs in the ballgame. On 7 hits, Kennett with 2 runs on 6 hits in the ballgame. Kennett committed a couple of errors. 2 runs in the bottom of the first for Gibson County. Kennett tied it finally in the top of the 5th inning with in the 2nd inning, actually, Ashton Williams with a solo home run. First run of the ballgame for Kennett, and a run in the 5th inning. Tied it 2-2 apiece, and then a run for Gibson County, bottom of the 5th. Then they added 4 more, bottom of the 6th inning. That was the big blow for the Indians. Indians out running sprints down the right field line. I know Coach New was probably pleased with the effort in Game 1. Probably not so much in Game 2. It's a couple of miscues and not being able to get the big hits when they had base runners aboard. Caleb Duncan was 1 for 3 on the afternoon in Game 2. Peyton Branham was 1 for 4 on the afternoon. Ashton Williams 1 for 3 with a run scored, an RBI. That solo shot, Owen Williams, the big day at the plate, 2 for 3 in Game 2 for the Indians, and 1 for 2, Jack Morrison in the ball game. For the Kennett Indians, 6 hits for Kennett, and they left 9 runners on base. 9 runners left on base for the Indians. Couple of errors also as Ashton Williams threw 100 pitches in the ball game. Gave up 5 hits, 3 runs. All 3 were earned. He walked 3 and struck out 5. He also hit a couple of batters. Jackson Patterson came in to get 2 outs in the 6th inning. Gave up a couple of runs. None of those earned by Jackson. He walked 1. And then Owen Williams came in, gave up 2 hits and 2 runs. 1 of those earned. He walked 1 and struck out 1. But the Indians come up short in Game 2, 7-2 to Gibson County. That's going to wrap up our doubleheader coverage from Gibson County High School here this afternoon. It's been a pleasure bringing you this one. I know we have a doubleheader of Kennett Lady Indian softball going on. Monty Lyons running the controls, and Tad Jones with a call of that one this afternoon. We're going to be back with Kennett Indian baseball on Monday. It's going to be a audio-only broadcast from Twin Rivers. Some of these locations, we just can't get enough internet. This was one of those. We had to pull out all the stops to be able to bring you the action here this afternoon from Gibson County after falling out for about half an inning in that first game, and before Tad Jones was able to get into it while doing play-by-play and get us kind of corrected here on site, but we made it through the remainder of Game 1 where the Indians get the 5-1 victory, and then for this Game 2 loss, 7-2 to Gibson County. Thanks to all of our sponsors who make our broadcast of Kennett Indian baseball possible. Thanks to Monty Lyons handling our radio duties. He's about to hook us up, back up to KBOA FM, and Tad Jones with his video coordination, putting it all together and troubleshooting for all the broadcasts. We appreciate all their help, but couldn't do it without our sponsors, and thanks to all of our great listeners and viewers of Kennett Indian Baseball. We'll talk to you again, a radio-only broadcast on Monday afternoon from Twin Rivers High School in Broseley with more Kennett Indian Baseball.
You have been watching Kennett Indian Baseball. This broadcast presented by Nick Darter for Dunklin County Sheriff, Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, the Kennett Country Club Pro Shop, McDonald's, Baker Implement Company, Farm Credit Services of Southeast Missouri, Glen Sane Motors, FM Bank, State Farm Insurance, Greg Wilson, Duncan Sheet Metal, Kennett Chamber of Commerce, Kennett City Light Gas and Water, the committee to elect Darren Todd for judge, Home Plate Bar and Grill, NEA Baptist Hospital, the Kennett Bowling Lanes, and the committee to elect Aaron Waynick for Dunklin County Sheriff. Other sponsors include Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods, Kennett Trust Bank, T.R. Baker Insurance, the Law Office of Peltz, McMullen, Edgington, and Morgan, Bentley Farms, and Ultimate Fitness and Sports. This broadcast has been a production of Pollock Broadcasting Company.